Hey guys, my name's Marcus Taylor. I'm a co-author of the book Get Noticed, and today I just want to share a few tips with you, some simple tips on tackling the question of how to start a conversation with someone. So my 3 tips are: be really good at introductions and answering introductory questions. Secondly, be really good at small talk. Learn the intricacies of how small talk works and how you can be better. And finally, have a reason to start a conversation with someone. So if we kind of go into a tiny bit more depth on each of those 3 points. The first one, being good at introductions. When you meet anyone, whether it's at a conference or in a cafe, there's a few questions that almost any person will ask you when they first meet you. Things like, what do you do for a living? Or where are you from? Never answer those with one-word answers or short answers. Never say, I'm from Oxford, or I'm a social media consultant. Always give them a lot more depth. Write yourself like 3 or 4 lines that kind of tell them a little bit more about where you're from or where you'd like to be, or a little bit more about your job and how you spend your time, just because it gives more conversational hooks for the other person to continue that conversation with you. Okay, so second point, being good at small talk. Small talk is all about being prepared. It's about appearing confident and being able to small talk with someone, but always be up to date with the latest news and what's going on, whether it's industry relevant or just the generic kind of what's in a newspaper. And always kind of, if you're going to an event where there's going to be say for example artists, go prepared with a few questions aimed at artists. Phone up your friend who likes to do art. Ask him what the standard introductory questions that artists ask each other are, and learn those kind of insider questions. Knowing this will help you start conversations and be much better at small talk. And finally, so we said, having a reason to start a conversation with someone. It's really difficult, or it's so much more difficult starting a conversation with someone if you've not got a reason to start a conversation with them, because they know that it's ambiguous why you're talking to them. But if you go up to someone and you say, hey, I don't know, I'm looking to start a band and I just wondered if you knew any musicians. Or if you say to someone, like if you're running an event and you need to get in contact with someone because they offer a certain service you need, it breaks down the friction if you go to someone with a reason, rather than just saying, hey, my name is Marcus, because it just seems can appear as a bit awkward. So those are my 3 tips. Be really good at introducing yourself and answering introductory questions. Get really good at small talk by being more prepared. And finally, have a reason to start a conversation with someone. If you want more information, there's loads more on wegetnoticed.com or in the book Get Noticed. So feel free to check those out. Cheers guys, see you around.